everyone, it's great to be back with you all. It's been too long since I've done a video, but we've seen some very worrisome headlines, some stressful headlines coming out over the last few weeks, and I thought now was a very opportune time to jump back in and share a video with you all. Today I want to talk and revisit basics. We're going to go to saving strategies, specifically our retirement account contributions. We're going to start with our employer-sponsored plans, and at the top we've got the Mega Daddy, the most popular, the 401k. For our participants in the 401k, our 2022 contributions have been raised to $20,500. We've crossed the $20,000 mark. So you as an employee can defer up to $20,500 pre-tax. If you're age 50 and older, they allow for a $6,500 catch-up contribution for a total of $27,000. Let's go to the simple IRA. For those participants, you can defer up to $14,000 this year. And if you're 50 and older, they also have a catch-up. This one is going to be $3,000 for the simple IRA. Now don't forget, let's talk real quick about matching, employer matching. So I always focus on this when I talk about retirement accounts and contributions. Make sure you are contributing on your employee deferral side at minimum what your employer is matching. If they're doing 3%, you're doing at least 3. If it's 6, you're doing at least 6. Why? Because they're giving you essentially a tax-deferred bonus with that matching. But they're not going to match if you don't match that minimum. So if you don't put in 6%, they're only going to match what you put in. So make sure you're taking advantage of that employer match and doing at least whatever they're going to match for you. Now let's jump to the other two employer plans. We're going to do the SEP IRA and the solo 401k. While they're different plans, they have the same contribution limits. So for 2022, we've increased and we're at $61,000 for those two types of plans. Now, obviously the contributions, the calculations, what the breakdowns are between deferrals, matches, profit share contributions, all depends on the individual plan, but that is your maximum $61,000 in 2022. For the traditional and or Roth IRA account holders, they did not do us any favors and they've left the annual maximum at $6,000 for the year. Don't forget, if you are involved in an employer-sponsored plan, you can still participate in your own traditional, your personal traditional and or Roth IRA account as well. So just keep that in mind. And now just going to deadlines real quick. If you're involved in one of those employer plans, you are on a calendar year contribution schedule, so January 1st of December 31st of that given year. However, for the traditional and Roth IRA account holders, they add some leeway here for the contributions, so they allow you to the following year tax filing deadline. So for example, this year, so your 2021 contributions can be made all the way up until the tax filing deadline, which is April 18th, 2022. So just make sure, so if you haven't maxed out already on your 2021 and you have the extra cash flow and you're making contributions, make sure you categorize them as 2021. Another quick note on the traditional and Roth, they have different rules regarding tax deductibility, income limits, and eligibility. They're a little complex and detailed, so I don't want to get into that on this video. If you have questions regarding that, please feel free to send us an email or drop us a comment below. That's it, everyone. Just want to keep the video super short and simple. Again, take advantage, as I alluded to in the beginning of the video. These volatile times, while they are very scary and make us feel very nervous and uncertain, they do allow opportunities for us to take a step back, revisit our saving strategies, our contribution goals, our long-term retirement goals. Remember, while it may seem counterintuitive and very unnatural for us to take advantage of those opportunities in times of high uncertainty and anxiety, historically that has been a great time for us to take those actions and to revisit those basics and strategies for us in the long term. Thank you all again for your time. Again, any questions, feel free to send us an email, drop us a comment below. I look forward to seeing you all on the next video.